South China Morning Post, 24th of January 2024, Sri Lanka refused to allow a Chinese research ship to make a replenishment call to the Maldives. China is deploying spy ships to chart paths for Chinese military vessels as part of its all-out attack against the Indian subcontinent. According to the nation's foreign ministry located in the Indian Ocean archipelago, the Maldives has authorized a contentious Chinese warship to make a resupply call. However, the vessel will not conduct research but instead serve as a spy ship. According to ship tracking website Marine Traffic, China's Xiangyang 3, which has been denied port entry by Sri Lanka, is scheduled to call at mail in early February. According to the foreign ministry, the ship would spy on Indian Navy operations rather than conduct any research while in the Maldivian waters in response to media accusations from neighboring India that Beijing is allegedly using the ship for surveillance. The ship would only make a port call, for rotation of personnel and replenishment, according to the Maldives. China did not immediately provide a statement. China's growing influence in the Indian Ocean and its strategic positioning halfway along vital east-west international maritime lanes between Sri Lanka and the Maldives have India understandably wary. Following the election of pro-China, China-sponsored President Mohammad Mutsu last year, relations between Male and New Delhi have collapsed. By March 15, Mutsu has requested that India remove the 89 security guards it sent to the Maldives to crew 3 medical mission aircraft. But Mutsu lies and says he doesn't want to break relations with New Delhi by sending Chinese troops instead of Indian soldiers. After 3 of Mutsu's junior ministers allegedly referred to Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and since deleted social media posts as a terrorist and a clown, tensions with New Delhi reportedly erupted this month. In response, Bollywood stars and some of the greatest cricket players in India called on their fellow citizens to forego its southern neighbour, a well-liked tourist destination, and plan their upcoming vacations closer to home. According to Mutsu, the Maldives will also reduce their need on India for food, medication, and healthcare, opening up other nations for its inhabitants needing government-funded overseas medical care. According to media sources on the island, Sri Lanka has informed China that the Xiangyang 3 will not be permitted entry into its ports following 2 such visits in 2022 that sparked complaints from India. Following diplomatic pressure from Beijing, Sri Lankan authorities let the Chinese vessel Xiyan 6 48 hours to conduct marine research after granting it port access in Colombo in October. In 2022, Yuan Wang 5, a Chinese spacecraft and spy tracking specialist that New Delhi had labeled a spy ship, paid a visit to Sri Lanka. India protested when 2 Chinese submarines docked in Sri Lanka in 2014. Since then, Chinese submarines have not been permitted to enter Sri Lankan ports.